ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's UEFA Champions League match.
I'm John Champion, and analysing this game for us is Jim Beglin. And the stadium comes to life as we hear the strains of the UEFA Champions League anthem.
And this is today's game. Number 1, Chile. Number 3, David Luiz. Number 2, Ivanovic. Number 26, Terry. Number 12, Mikel.
And we're now underway. Here in Lisbon, the locals call it the Cathedral, and with its stunning design, it's easy to see why the Estadio da Luz, or the Stadium of Light, is so loved by all the supporters. Here's Giroud. The break is on. Mikel. Here's Giroud. David Luiz. Now David Luiz. Oh, that's delightful. It's an opportunity. They were so nearly punished for their mistake. Long ball forward. Arteta. Here's Cazorla. Hazard quickly closed down. Hazard. He surges forward. Hazard is charging through the centre. Here's Walcott. Now a chance for Giroud. Hazard. Here's Demba Ba. Mikel. Podolski. Can he put it away?
Well, look, you don't need me to tell you that if your first touch is a little bit sloppy, then you're not going to make too much progress. And I think he knew exactly that. I'm sure he'll get it right next time.
Pumps it upfield. Hazard. Oh, that's a neat escape. Oh, lovely feet. He can take the shot on here. Chance here. Hazard has teed up this corner. Now Mikel. It's cleared. Giroud. Hazard. Within range. Juan Mata will swing one in. Possibility here. Mikel. Shoots here.
Oh, this has proven to be a really bright start, but they can improve on their work in and around the opposition's box if they want to turn it into something more beneficial.
You have to admire that control. It's through. Hazard is the player to take it. He's got possession now, maybe a chance. Another attempt. A shot.
Well, it's certainly a very promising start so far, but they've come up against a really solid defence. They're going to need to find just a little more guile and craft.
Surely he can't miss from here. And they get it away. It is good to see a forward tracking back and defending like that from time to time.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Intercepts the pass.
Whoa, what a chance. What a chance. I mean, they've been blessed to get away with that. Absolutely blessed.
It's through to Giroud. Cuts it long. Now Oscar. Podolski doesn't seem to mind dropping back and defending like that.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing. But instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
What a reprieve that was.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Now Giroud. Giroud makes a run through the middle.
It's never easy keeping the ball under control when the pressure's been applied like that. I think he asked too much of himself.
Demba Ba is making his way forward. Slickly done that. Opportunity for a goal. In it goes again. There'll be a throw-in. Now seeking to get that ball in. You have to admire that control. He tried going it alone, but without success. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Terry. Mikel. Plays it long. Mertesacker has a hold of him. Could be a chance now. Whacks it. Hits it. Mikel knocks it forward. Vermaelen with a great example of how to cover. Mikel. Now a chance for Demba Ba. No, possession lost. Gets the ball in a nice position. Can he now find a finish? And that's the opener for this game. Find some words to do justice to that goal.
Look, I don't want to take anything away from the finish because he ghosted his way into position. But where was the communication in that defence? Who was taking charge? Nobody.
They get us underway at 1-0.
Well, let's put him in the driving seat, but there's a lot of football left in this one yet, believe me.
Mikel. Giroud. It's opened up nicely for him. Can he shoot? Wins a throw. And Walcott. Can he put it away? Driven in. He can't be too happy with that.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence. And shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Oscar has robbed him. Giroud looking to play on the break. Going forward with purpose. That was a carbon copy of an earlier miss.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a stream of very decent opportunities.
Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle. Hazard takes it short. Oscar has got hold of. Now a chance for a cross. Oh, that's delightful. Well, that's a neat escape. Drives it in. He went all the way there. Great effort.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and at least he showed the best option. Just didn't come off.
Here's Giroud. Arteta. Here's Walcott. Mikel. He moves in swiftly. Mikel. Here's Mata. A shot!
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one. And I think he would have been better placing that. Look, they've got to be careful with that, because any player who gets a sniff of goal from that range might be just able to come up with something special in the moment. So it's not good policy to stand back and admire that. They really have to work together to get to that quicker.
Here's Giroud. Hazard. Long ball forward. Wilshere. Mikel. He did well to get it. What next? Now the chance! Tremendous from Mata. They lead by 2. Well, what can you say about that goal?
I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away. It really is.
So it's now 2 without reply.
Yeah, we've seen it before that 1-0 can be a fragile scoreline, but now that they have that extra cushion, 2 should be enough.
Going forward, but what are his options? Giroud can go on the break if he can be found. Walcott. Here's Cazorla. The forward push gains momentum. Giroud. Here's Walcott. Mertesacker. Here's Demba Ba.
They need to be a bit more careful with their passing in this position.
Juan Mata. Juan Mata. Juan Mata. He's on the ball. Where's he taking it? Walcott. Wilshere. And that's come to nothing. He's bursting forward. And they escape imminent danger. There goes the whistle, and it's half-time. They have a cushion of a 2-0 lead. We kick off for the next 45 minutes. Walcott. No, that's not going anywhere. Arteta.
Well, they're controlling the game really well now, but they're just not able to find that incisive pass.
Takes a shot. There it is. They have a 3-goal advantage, and that should be enough.
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
We resume again. The score is 3-0. Here's Juan Mata. Through and still going. Juan Mata will drive this corner in. Wilshere. Mikel. Arteta. Ball stolen. A chance to counter-attack here. Now Oscar. Now a chance for Giroud. And Cazorla. Ivanovic is all over him. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Vermaelen is in position to intercept. Giroud, well positioned to lead a breakaway. Hazard. Pass intercepted. Podolski. Play surges